Hey, I'm Brenda, and this is Retired Not So Much, a channel for women over 50 who know they're not done yet. If you're new here, welcome. I'm documenting my real journey building income online through Etsy, YouTube, and Substack. The wins, the slow days, and everything in between. If that sounds like your life, stick around. I have a lot to say. So if you've been here before, you'll know that I started a 90-day Etsy challenge to earn $300 a month about 60 days ago. We are at day 52 of the challenge right now. The stats I'll be sharing are through day 45. At day 45, I was supposed to be at 50 listings, and by me saying I was supposed to be, you can probably understand that I am not there. But I was supposed to be at 50 listings on my Etsy site. I am a little bit behind. Life happened this past week, and it has slowed me down. I am back on track, though, and expect to be all caught up by the end of 60 days or shortly thereafter, which will be May 2nd. In total, through the 90 days, I am trying to get to 100 new listings on my site. Seems to be, so I seem to be getting a good bit of activity on my site in addition to the one sale that we had earlier in the month, but I have not had another sale yet. I'm hoping things will start moving as I continue to add new listings to my store. If you watched my day 31 update, you'll know that for the first month, I was batching listings and uploading 7 to 10 new listings every week, all in one day. So then in the second month, I decided to break that down and try to do one listing per day to make the time spent go a little faster or make it seem a little easier to manage than doing 7 to 10 listings all in the span of 2 to 3 days, which is what it was taking me. Now, having said that, it hasn't been that easy. Every day I get sucked into doing something else, so I'm not really hitting that target, which is why I'm behind. So I may actually go back to being very focused on listing 7 to 10 new listings all in one day, which seemed to be working pretty well. The other thing I decided to do at the end of the first month was to double down on the one sale that I had in the niche there. So I have spent the majority of this last month building out products in that niche. It has gone well. I mean, the good news about building out products in the same niche and doing the same type of thing is once you sort of get into a rhythm, it goes pretty fast. So that is what I've been doing. Now, again, haven't had any more sales, so I'm not really sure if that's good or it's bad or whatever, but I will continue. I did have 2 or 3 niches that I was going to work on, and so I will continue in that niche and probably also put up some products in the niche that I was in before that sale. So let's take a minute now to talk about the current status of the 90-day challenge. As of the 17th of April, which was 2 weeks ago, listings, I had a total of 43 listings. So as I said, I was a little bit behind. I was supposed to be at 50. I had 68 shop views and 86 shop visits, 5 shop favorites, 1 order that we've already talked about for a grand total of $4.89 in revenue. And that was a conversion rate of 1.2%, which is not bad. Now it was 1.8% 2 weeks prior to that, because that's when I had that first sale. But you add more products, time goes by, the conversion rate comes down. So while it was good when it first started, because I haven't had any more sales, the conversion rate has started to drop. So those are the numbers. As I said earlier, while I haven't had any more sales, it does feel like I'm making progress, and so that's good news. I am being consistent, other than that little bump in the road that I had a week or so ago, and that's also good progress. I'm also getting more comfortable with research in the printable space. It's a little different in that I'm looking for printables and not print on demand, which I have done a lot of. I use eRank, which I really like, and it's easy to use and had some great information. I also use the data that Etsy has available, and I do a lot of search there. So I'm getting more comfortable with the products that I'm developing and the style and design of what those look like. So that's been really good and good progress during this time when I'm really doing this push. One of the great things that I like about eRank is you have the ability to print a list. So in the search that I do there, I'll go in, and by the way, eRank is super inexpensive and a great tool, so which I said earlier, but it's also very inexpensive as compared to a lot of the other research tools, which also are very good. They're just more expensive. But what I do with eRank is I'll go in, I'll put in a keyword that I'm interested in, something that I've perhaps found on Etsy and I see good search volume for. Then I'll go into eRank and I'll start searching that. And eRank then gives you a whole list of other things that are related to that term. And so you can create a list of those items. You name a list and create it and put up to 50 different keywords in there and just create that list and save it. You can then also download it. And what I've been doing is downloading that list and then putting it in Excel, which is the tool that I like to use. A lot of people will use Sheets. But I like Excel, so I'll put it into Excel and then I can manipulate the data however I want to see what direction I want to go. The other thing that I do is I do a lot of screenshots from Etsy itself in Etsy's drop-down menu, where if you type in the word funeral, for example, it will automatically drop down a bunch of other words related to that people are searching for. And so I'll do some screenshots of those things and also put them in that Excel document. So I have all of my data in one isolated place. And from there, I've been able to create a list of products to create. And so that's been great. And I've really kind of figured out a method that works for me. So that's, again, a place where I have made progress in the last few weeks. So at the end of the day, that's where I'm at. I'm still working to upload videos. I'm still hoping that I will start to see more sales more frequently as I continue to do this. And I really am confident that I will. It just may take longer than I was hoping it would. But I am doing this and continuing to move forward. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I will do another one of these in probably another week or so. I am, like I said, we're really at about the 60-day mark, and this is the day 45 update. So hopefully in about a week, I'll get all the data together and get the next video out. So thank you for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, I'd love to hear from you. Take care.